Lindsay Lohan returns to Netflix for an all-new romance film, Irish Wish. So today, let's see if it's worth your time. Hey everybody, my name is Justin here. I try to watch everything that hits theaters and on streaming services like Netflix. If you guys are like me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below and click that bell notification for more up-and-coming content. When the love of her life gets engaged to her friend, Maddie puts her feelings aside to be a bridesmaid at their wedding in Ireland. Days before the wedding, Maddie makes a spontaneous wish for true love, only to wake up as the bride-to-be. I like Lindsay Lohan as an actress, and I'm really happy that she's back into acting. She was in a Netflix film, was it last year or the year before? I don't know, it was pretty forgettable. And that's how I ultimately feel about Irish Wish. There's a lot of these straight to streaming service romance films on the Hallmark Channel and on Netflix as well. And it's easy to get sucked into them. Vanessa Hudgens did a lot of them as well. And Lindsay Lohan is doing another one, and they ultimately just kind of feel the same. I mean, the storylines are different. Some of the actors and actresses are different in them as well, but ultimately they just kind of have the same formula. There's really nothing amazing about this movie. It feels like a very repetitive Netflix film. When we see Maddie go to Ireland to be a bridesmaid, she stumbles across a bench that she can make this wish, and she ends up being the bride. And throughout most of this film, for like a good half of this movie, she's still struggling with the fact that, hey, I'm the bride. So when she's in bed with him and she realizes that he's next to her, she's freaking out. But we already moved past the fact that she is now the bride in this world. And so many times Lindsay Lohan's character Maddie forgets about this wish that she made and forgets that she is the bride. So it tries to have these funny scenes of her reacting to, hey, this guy's going to be my husband, and I totally forgot about it. And it ends up being a very repetitive running joke throughout this movie. So many times we just see her reacting to it, and it just is not funny. The first time it worked, and seeing her react to it and seeing how shocked she is and happy, but they just continued that and just further into the movie, and I just felt like it to be really repetitive and unnecessary to kind of just bring that joke back and forth. Throughout the movie, we see that she is now this bride of her true love, supposedly her true love, the one that she made this wish for. But when you look at it deeper, is this guy actually for you? Is this fate your absolute true love? And then we have this photographer that comes into play, and you start to see where the storyline is going to go. It's very predictable. The problem with this photographer who enters the storyline and supposedly is supposed to shake things up, you don't feel a sense of connection between Maddie and James, this photographer, as you know what's going to happen with the storyline. You know what's going to happen at the end of this film. I just don't feel a genuine connection between the two, and not enough development for James as a person as well. So when we do get all of the reveals of the story and the fate of the relationship, I don't feel that any of it's strong and the connection is not there. And so we're building up to this end of the film, and it's just not an emotional part. It's not strong at all, with a lack of development for both James as a person and his relationship with Maddie. So we spent a lot of time on those repetitive jokes, the running moments of her realizing that, hey, I'm going to be the wife, and this is my wedding, and she completely forgets about it. So many times we're going over that one scenario that it's taken away from some of the other development. It's a good looking film. There's a lot of beautiful direction in here. The scenery, the landscape of Ireland, it all looks really good. My family is from Ireland. I really wish one day that I can go to Ireland and visit a lot of these places. So it was really nice to see some of the scenery and the beautiful areas within here. But unfortunately, this is a really just forgettable Netflix film. Lindsay Lohan is pretty good in here. That calls for some dramatic scenes, and she does her best to carry this movie with what she is given. But it's forgettable, it's repetitive, it's not funny. It's just a film like I've seen before with just a different formula and different storyline. But the beat of it all, the way that it moves, the way that it focuses on certain things and lack of development for other parts, So many times I've seen that before on Netflix when it comes to these type of movies. And now a lot of people will absolutely love this, but unfortunately for me, it just did not work. It was a forgettable film that down the road, I'm just not going to remember too much of and not wanting to revisit anyways. So before I give you my score for Irish Wish, make sure to check out my channel. Here I do movie reviews, trailer actions, ranking videos, tier lists, all that fun movie related content that you see on YouTube. I do it all here, so hit that subscribe button to get it all in one spot. And if you'd like to see where Irish Wish ranks amongst all the other 2024 releases I've seen this year, follow me on Letterboxd and there you can find my ranking. I'm going to go ahead and give Irish Wish a C. Thank you guys for checking out my review for Irish Wish on Netflix. Have you guys seen it by chance? What did you think about it? Let me know in the comment section down below and stay tuned for more up and coming content like this. My name is Justin Watches Movies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.